So we'd heard a rumor of this place way down south. People didn't know if the road was any good, you could get past it. And we decided to take a chance. So me and my buddy took what today is about a 3-hour journey. Back then took 11 hours plus, multiple flat tires, river crossings and craziness, and we showed up here. And it was everything that you dream of. It was this tropical Eden, completely untouched by people, off-grid of course, and nobody in the water. And we went out, surfed these amazing waves, quickly discovered that there were some really colorful characters around here that were making it work. And these guys would gun to the edge of the earth and jumped off, and nobody knew that they were here. And it was really kind of this miracle discovery. El Famoso Derek. That's my nickname here, the famous Derek, which is kind of funny because I came here to not be the famous Derek. Yeah, Jungle Beam is the handle for the light and the darkness in the jungle, because when we got out here it was all off-grid, still off-grid. We had to build our own system so we could light things up at night and participate in the civilized world. Behind me we've got 43,000 watts, what's required to run this place for 24 hours and only 3 hours of sunlight. None of this would happen without Jason, right? Jason's the mad scientist that figures out all the things I want to do, and then some things I don't even think I know that I want to do. He figures it out.
Yeah, this is the power room that I built. This supplies all the power to Jungle Boy's house. We've got air conditioning in this house. We've got everything you can imagine, all running off of solar, off-grid batteries. Right now the generator is almost never being used. It's just there purely as a backup.
So there were 3 big trees that fell down. We cleaned those up and had a perfect space to put this yoga deck. Couldn't resist. Had to do it right here. Nobody said building in the rainforest was going to be easy.
No, we get rain rates here that are over between 8 to 10 inches an hour. So some countries don't get 8 to 10 inches in a year. So I built my house up here by carrying all the lumber straight up from the bottom of the hill there. At one point I almost had a heart attack. But yeah, we carried the entire house. Actually, there's a volcano over there, the biggest mountain in Panama. Wow. And it's called Volcan Baru, and the moon rises right in the middle of the crater in March.
You have people that are technically skilled, and then you have people like, say, Scrappy, who've been raised in the elements, and so they're super comfortable with swinging literally off of trees and dealing with snakes and spiders and crazy animals that are going to be popping out at night, and they have like a fluency in that you're sort of born into, and that you're your little baby jungle.
It's called cracks rubra. That's the noise they do.
You see how they're crawling on my finger, and then we can try it.
Floating on my back and just blessed and looking at how beautiful nature was, and then bam, crocodile got me by the leg.
And terciopelo means velvet. And I'd seen him before, but it was in that moment I was like, oh, what a beautiful velvet snake. And I was like, did you just kill me? And the snake was like, maybe. People talk about being sustainable. Like, oh, well, you're gonna build with this, that's more sustainable than that. But the sustainability is like this rabbit hole that once you start going down, you see that there's so much further that you can go. This is the wood shop. This is where we make everything we can out of wood. And it's not just food on your plate, it's the plate, it's the utensil, it's the table, it's the chair you're sitting in. We own the farm, we made the table, and there's still a lot more that we could be doing to make it a system where we feel like, okay, this is a really sustainable system. So we're standing right now in the basin of the Rio Oro. That means the Gold River. This is in fact where the bulk of the mining, the illegal mining for gold that's been done in Costa Rica has been done right here. And the densest population of jaguars in Costa Rica, as measured by camera traps and the research of Ida Bustamante and others, is right back here in these hills.
The Osa Peninsula is one of the most intensive biological areas in the world. The people who know the Osa knows that this forest hasn't been, discovered yet. We can tell you, all the animals that appear on the camera traps or all the animals that you can watch, but we don't know anything about ecology. We don't know about interactions. We don't know about many things yet. We need to study more about the Osa.
We're standing in front of Don Derrick Elementary, as I like to call it. I feel really proud of the community for coming together and doing this for the kids, and eventually everybody doing the right thing. Makes me really happy. When I have a guest who comes in and they hear monkeys for the first time and they see nature really happening in front of them, I see how transformative it is. I see people, touched by nature and really touched by the beauty of it. And I guess that's why I do it.